back to his MVP form? I say yes, he is. Now, everybody around him is not back to what they were last year, but he looks like he is back.
And I hear Velvet Reggie Bush also agreeing with you as well. And I mean, I'm not outside. I'm obviously
soaking wet. You told me you liked it earlier.
I love it. And we'll get back to your wardrobe in just a minute.
Sure.
But Colleen, that's what I was going to say. And that's why I thought Irv was saying, yeah, you know, thank you, is because we were talking about this in our production meeting. I don't know who's saying the rest on Carson Wentz because his numbers are better. But, you know, we talked to him because we had that game on Sunday against the Vikings, and he said he feels fine. It is everybody else around him as well. And Zach Ertz, guys on the offensive line, they'll tell you that too. Blame it on the line, blame it on the tight ends, blame it on the running game, blame it on the wide receivers. And I just spoke with Fletcher Cox. He said we are all just one play away from correcting this. And I think that's why this team isn't panicking yet, because they know they have all of the players to kind of like put this puzzle back together. It's just not coming as easy as it was last year. I got to talk about Steve Smith's outfit as well. I'm sure it is just fantastic. But that velvet, I'm going to say if we were on Dancing the Stars right now, I'd say 10.
Thank you very much.
It is really great.
Oh, thank you very much. I told you earlier it was raining and the rain just dripped right off of it. It didn't even stay on my jacket.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean?
And we're flawless. Wow.
You know what I mean? It rain just dripped right over that thing.
Velvet.
There's a lot of drip up here. All right? It's a lot of drip up here.
All right, thank you, Aaron. So Carson Wentz, last year before the injury, he was leading the MVP race. Then he went down, and we heard what Aaron just sort of outlined and what you had just mentioned there, Irv. But Steve, how close do you think he is to being back? Because his arm does look okay. Is it just the pieces around him?
Yeah, it obviously is the pieces around him, but he's also about 2 or 3 months from a full recovery from a sustained injury. But my question isn't necessarily is he back to being full strength, is why do you have a quarterback who has a knee brace on, primarily in the shotgun position, who's been hit 25 times in only 3 games. You don't want your quarterback exposed and hit like that. Bill O'Brien is talking about the same thing with Deshaun Watson. You don't want your guy to be exposed and hit that way. So only thing I would say is whether he's back to being 100% or not, you have to protect him. He is the crown jewel. He is precious cargo.
You know, I thought it was really interesting what his lineman Jason Peters said earlier this week. It was pretty telling. He was saying that we have to block longer because it's taking him longer to make the plays. Basically, he's holding on to the ball a little bit longer.
That may not all be him.
They don't plays too, though.
Remember now, Alshon Jeffrey just got back a couple weeks ago. Last week just played his first game. So now he's getting back his full complement of receivers. So sometimes he's holding on to the ball because nobody's open.
Guys aren't getting separation.
Guys aren't getting open and everything. So it may not always be on him. And last week, this man was 24 of 35. 24 of 35. He got hit 8 times. 8 times. And I challenge anybody to go look at that film and show me 3 or 4 bad, horrific, just missed throws on that film. You can't find him. You cannot find him. This kid is back. Now, he's going to gain more and more confidence in his ability to run around, but he's already running around making some pretty good, credible plays on his legs, and that should give him more confidence. I think he's back. We just got to get everybody else around him playing like that.
And to Steve's point, he's not even back to full football shape yet, and this is how he's playing. Right, so he's playing well. He has 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception in his return. So he's still getting there. He's still figuring. He's still getting used to this offense, to the new pieces around him, right? But I agree with you. There's still a lot of people around him that aren't getting separation right now. It's the pieces around him that got to do a better job.
Mike Wallace
is collectively. Mike Wallace is on IR.
Wallace,
he's on IR.
Who stretches the ball, who stretches the field down, can just fly. He's on IR.
And again, Alshon Jeffrey back.
The running game as well. That would help him to have a running game. The guys are hurt right now. They're banged up. They're not calling the run either to start the games. In the first half of these games, they only ran, I think, 8 times last week.
I know a guy that's available. Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, what about LaShawn McCoy? Well, guys, tonight, of course, we are here in the Meadowlands, the site of 4 miracles for Phillies fans. Probably not the word that Giants would use to describe these plays, but here are the 4 plays that will forever be etched into this Eagles-Giants rivalry.
Under 30 seconds left in the game. From here on in, there is nothing the Eagles can do. And Pizarczyk fumbles the football. It's picked up by Herman Edwards. Touchdown Eagles! I don't believe it. Talk about miracles, folks. It's come down to this. The kick is blocked. It's blocked, but it's picked up and running in for a touchdown. The Eagles win.
The miracle of the Meadowlands 10 years later.
In the punt is Spiegels. It's a wobbler. Westbrook takes it. Looks for running room. Up to the 25, the 30, to the 35-40. Brian Westbrook! He's going! He's gone! Touchdown! And with 1:16 remaining, this place is in a state of shock. 31-31. The Eagles have made it all the way back. I have never seen anything like this. 14 seconds to go. Dodge gets it away. Jackson fumbles it, picks it up, looks for running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Midfield. Oh! He's going to go! Deshaun Jackson! Oh! And there's no time! And the Eagles win! What a game! They have come from behind.
Do you believe in miracles?
So many miracles. I remember exactly where I was on that last play. It's amazing, but there are some other miracles here at the Meadowlands. Jason Sehorn, he did the unthinkable here for years. Shut down the playmaker.
I heard.
Oh!
Stop it. How is this making it on Thursday? Hold on.
Everybody's like, Jason Sehorn.
Seahorn Island? Seahorn Island. Come on, bro. Seahorn Island. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That was a safety over top every time.
That was one of them,
man. Get on out of here.
That was one of them AA routes, huh? Hey,
that's amazing.
Associate degree routes right there with Seahorn, bro.
Hey, listen, don't even try that.
One white corner in the history of the NFL, he locked you down.
God. And now you go.
Calm. We have a couple moments left here, everybody. We'll see how many opportunities there are for those wideouts to make plays tonight.
Hey, can I tell you something?
It did.
The last time the doctor went up to Jason Sehorn, we went to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
I can't believe they punched that.
You're welcome, Irv.
Jason, hey, he might have been old by the end.
Here's a look at the radar right now, what we're dealing with. The rain doesn't discriminate, Steve. But it doesn't really even look like it's raining much here now.
Yes, it was.
Some bands
It looks
coming
like a lot of green on that map right there, Colleen.
I know.
That's a lot of green right there.
There is a lot of green.
Yes, he was.
The Sehorn discussion continues. It won't die here on Thursday Night Football.
One white corner.